Well, alright, calm down. Yeah, a little late today. I mean, I was gonna start early today, and I did not start early at all, so... Alright. Well, anyway, let's finish the story. I think the goal is just to finish the story mode. We'll see how long that actually takes. If it takes less time than I'm expecting, then we'll do some of the secret stuff. If not, then it'll just be the story mode. So, because I do got some stuff to finish up. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, last time all the hollows are, or all the Ronkai are dealt with, right? Yeah. Crazy, it's only 56%. Yeah, this is gonna be a long chapter. So, you know what? That's fine. Let's go.
Don't look at his Shikai. The only way to avoid that is to end this with one strike. Cut him. Cut him! I'm behind him!
It's been a while, Ryoka boy.
My first strike, he blocked it!
I wonder why they didn't have him do the Getsuka Tensho.
That was a nice attack,
Weird animation
but your
choice.
target was a poor one. The back of the neck is every creature's worst blind spot. Did you think that I'd ever step into battle without placing defensive measures there?
I blew it. I can't believe I did that. I was so focused on not messing up my holification that I missed my opportunity.
You know, you just didn't holify.
While I was still holified.
I bet that I can guess what you're thinking. You wasted your first strike. You should have struck me while you were holified. One strike might have finished me if you'd done so. Try again. Go on ahead. I'll show you your own hubris.
Hubris. Hubris? Come on, Aizen. I know you can better than that.
Why are you keeping your distance? Are you frightened? Are you afraid to get too close and lose sight of any part of me? Distance really only matters when a fight is between two combatants of equal strength. Since we're talking about you and me, distance becomes irrelevant. Let me ask you something, Ryoka boy. What are you doing this for? Why are you fighting me? Is it because you hate me? Well, you shouldn't. After all, the fact that you're here means at least one thing. Orihime Inoue is safe. Judging from the way that you look, I think it's safe to assume that none of your friends are dead. If that's all true, can you really hate me from the bottom of your heart? It's impossible. You're not filled with hatred right now. You're only swinging your sword with a sense of duty. I don't believe that you'll touch me like that. A fighting spirit that lacks hate is like an eagle without wings. You can't protect anything if you're feeling like that. all of your powerless friends will be little more than dead weight that's only holding you down.
Don't let him intimidate you, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Sajin!
Taunts are his specialty. Lose yourself and you lose your
Proof.
life. Don't worry.
He's really good
I
at
know the
taunts.
reason why the captains who went to Hueco Mundo decided to send you here first. I won't let you see Aizen Shikai.
We'll fight. We'll do all that we can to protect you.
That's not exactly going to make him feel better. Alright, we're going to keep going. Aizen's now time for Aizen to completely stomp, you know, an entire army by himself. You know, of the army of all the strongest guys in the universe.
Fight to protect me? What? What are you guys talking about? That's crazy! Look at you, you're all beat up!
What's so crazy about it? I mean, to be honest, allowing you to fight alone would be even crazier. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who wouldn't appreciate you doing this single-handedly. Listen, don't try to take all this on yourself. That's arrogance. Every one of us has a stake in this battle.
You hurled yourself at me without giving it much thought. That was terribly reckless of you, Captain Hitsugaya.
Somebody had to be the one to make the first move, and missing an opportunity to attack plays right into your hands. I have to commend you. After all, you didn't use Kyoka Suigetsu on your very first swing.
Allow me to commend you in turn for being wise enough not to try to attack all by yourself.
Are you implying that we're cowardly, Captain Aizen?
I correct myself if it sounded that way, Captain Kyoraku.
Toshiro! Shunsui!
You have my gratitude, Ichigo Kurosaki. I believe that if you hadn't attacked Aizen right at that very moment, I would have flown at him in my profound rage, and I would have ended up being killed. So thank you.
What's the deal? Why didn't you bring Orihime back? But I suppose that you at least did come back with Unohana, so I forgive you. Let's go.
Unohana.
You can save all the pleasantries for later on.
Put on your game face already. We'll only get one chance to attack him. We'll squander the opportunity like that. We're fighting to live. And also, we're all fighting to save ourselves. To save you and everybody. To make sure we protect all of them from Aizen. So don't fall behind, Ichigo Kurosaki.
That's right. What am I so afraid of? It's the Visor and the captains. Believe. That's right. I can put my trust in them. Watch closely. See where this battle goes.
Aizen, earlier you said that a blade without hatred is like an eagle without wings. That a sword swung out of duty wouldn't be able to reach you. I'll tell you this since you don't seem to know. Swinging a sword for duty alone is exactly what a captain is supposed to do. To swing a sword out of hatred is nothing but barbaric violence. That isn't a battle. That's not what we'd call it. Aizen, the fact of the matter is, you simply aren't captain material.
Interesting. I confess I'm surprised to hear those words, especially coming from the captain who most likely hates me the most out of anyone. Are you trying to tell me that there's no hatred in that sword you're holding? Or else, perhaps Perhaps you're implying that all of your hatred just disappeared the moment that Momo showed up here fully healed.
I wonder when the switch happens.
It's just like you said before, Aizen. You see, in this sword of mine, there is hatred. I'll admit it. I didn't come here to fight. The reason that I came here is to cut you down where you stand.
Oh, wait, are they skipping everything? Oh no, they're not. Okay.
Kyoraku, you.
It's over, Aizen.
So naive. To rush at an enemy at the first opportunity. That is your greatest weakness, Captain Hitsugaya. Oh no, everything's backwards. Damn it.
The way they animated made it even harder to tell when the switch was supposed to happen. Like before, he disappeared from everybody's sight like at least once. Right before the freezing thing, I think. Or no, right before this stab specifically.
We got him.
They did it. They really did it.
It makes no sense for Momo to be able to survive Soifon's stab.
Huh?
So it has to have happened.
Sure you should be standing up, Momo.
Like around, like right before that stab.
Well, well. It looks like we finally reached the turning point. Wouldn't you say that's the case, Gi?
He's like, oh, you poor fools.
What? What? What the hell are you guys doing? Fiend!
Since when?
Since when? An interesting question. The power of Kyoka Suigetsu is complete hypnosis. It has the ability to create a convincing illusion by controlling all 5 senses of its target at all times.
How long has it been, huh? Just how long have you been using Kyoka Suigetsu?
Fun fact, there's actually a 6th sense that's actually normal.
Let me ask you this. For how long now have you been under the illusion that I wasn't using Kyoka Suigetsu?
Such a cold line. But yeah, it's proprioception, which is basically your body's ability to understand where its limbs are in place and all that stuff, like your internal control system. That's another sense. So yeah, fun fact. There actually is normally 6 senses. Because you got what? Hearing, touch, or hearing, feeling, I guess. We'll just say touch for now. Taste. Hearing, like, touch. Hearing, feeling, touch, taste. And then, what am I missing here? Smell. And then proprioception. So yeah. Though proprioception is an internal feeling that wouldn't really make... it only change the person who's... if he's controlling someone specifically, like making them move around, which he doesn't do. He has them... they go about their day with everything else changed around them, not them specifically. So it wouldn't make sense for him to be able to change that sense anyway. So, yeah. Why is the fight happening now? I mean, I guess technically the fight never happened until this point to begin with. But I feel like Ichigo would have said something. At some point, and Momo would definitely be dead. If she survives. I know it's such a spoiler, guys. We were so worried, like, what happened to Momo? Oh no! Like, nobody cares. But yeah, so she survives, so she definitely wasn't hit by Soifon's move. And because he does not have enough spiritual pressure to nullify it like Aizen does. So it had to happen between the point where Soifon strikes her twice and Koshiro blows out his back. It had to have happened in between that point. You deserved it. Miss, don't kill Aizen.
Aizen! Wait, Captain Hitsugaya!
Vulnerabilities everywhere. I won't kill you. With the kind of power you have, I'd imagine that it would be difficult to even pass out from a wound like that. Now, just watch. You can observe the end of this battle as you lie helplessly on the ground.
At least he doesn't have to worry about anybody switching in.
The head captain finally arrives. But you're too late. You're the only captain left who's got any real ability.
Forgot about this one. Though, I don't remember it being actually much of a fight. Because of a certain someone showing up. Oh yeah, I forgot. Almost completely forgot about this. Should I just do this? Yeah, I have to do a econ move. This will make it basically allow me to do it super quickly. Not the keycard move. What am I thinking? The X counter. Oh ho ho. Flash step thingy. We're being Santa Claus right now. Oh ho ho. We got the beard and everything. Santa Claus is ripped though.
If you fall, the 13 court guard squads are essentially finished. missed your
Dang it.
opportunity. You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you could ever cut me?
Okay.
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence!
Don't want to do that yet.
This
Are you kidding me, Isaac? Get your butt over here. Over here. Dang it.
Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court God squads for a millennium? It is simple, because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity.
How is that not?
Opposite. In fact, the time is now ripe. The battles that you fought up until now were nothing but a prelude
Dang it.
that have been
Dang
leading
it.
up to this very moment.
Okay, do it again. I'm ready.
You set this maneuver up while at the same
Dang it.
time your men were being slain. How very cunning of you.
Dang it. There we go.
Not there.
That should be fast enough.
All things of this world turn to ashes.
Dang it. It wasn't fast enough.
Those who cannot contribute are to be abandoned without remorse, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used to serve the court guard. In the past, that was the
don't fall up.
philosophy that I taught to all those who serve
Wait,
in the guard. But now, it
okay.
definitely does feel as though I have
Are you
changed.
okay?
Still, the will of the court
This sucks.
which I have upheld for the past millennia shall never falter.
It seems to me
Can't really
there's a
tell
fundamental
unfollow because it doesn't tell me right now, but you know what? I'll get it afterwards.
of strength out of that.
There.
Predictable.
Okay, Aizen apparently is, you know, crazy with his range attacks.
Turn to ashes. Step away, Ichigo Kurosaki. You're not a member of the 13 Court God squads. They simply cannot allow you to die here.
A crash. Okay, Lucy Felly, thanks for the follow. I feel like that's happening a bit too much. Too many crashes. Is that like once a day at least? Okay, I'll move this to where I can actually see follows. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of Yamamoto as well. He doesn't have that big delay when you're not using his hard hits. So that's good. Get out of here. Okay. So this still isn't. Okay, wait, here we go. Alright. There we go. Let's get back there. Let's get back to beating up on Aizen. But was Aizen ever really there? Who knows? Means I have to do everything all over again, right? Do I have to equip these back? No, okay, they stay equipped. Okay, I can do the counter at any time, so I'm not going to focus on it until I get the first hit of the Kikon move. So we're just going to focus on that for the start. Again, I don't know what these sealed secret thingy-majigs are, but, you know, eventually I will. Probably. Who knows?
If you fall, the 13 Court Guard squads are essentially finished. You missed your opportunity. You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are, anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you could ever cut me?
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence! Begin! Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads?
Like, I have to predict his moves every time unless he's doing those ranged hits.
It is simple, because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity. Quite the opposite. In fact, the time is now ripe. The battles that you fought up until now were nothing but a prelude that have been leading up to this very moment.
So you set this maneuver up while at the same time your men were being slain. How very
Dang it.
cunning of you.
Thought he was doing the other thing.
My subordinates, those who cannot contribute are to be abandoned without remorse, and all things that help to achieve victory are to be used to serve the cause.
That's a lot slower than I thought it'd be.
In the past, that was the philosophy that I taught to all those who serve in the guard.
There we go.
But now,
Gotcha.
it definitely does feel as though I have changed. Still, the will of the Court Guard, which I have upheld for the past millennia, shall never falter.
Cool. The clashes are really cool sounding.
Step away, Ichigo Kurosaki! You're not a member of the 13 Court Guard squads. They simply cannot allow you to die here.
Oh, man.
They're all fully
Okay, what the
prepared
heck?
for this. Punish you a bit more.
Goodbye.
The time is ripe. Die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 Court Guard squads follow. Defeated. To die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 Court Guard squads follow.
Just blows up. Oh, I took off his jacket.
What? The flame of Ryujin Jaka died out.
Your Ryujin Jaka is the ultimate Zanpakuto. There's no doubt of that. If we fought toe-to-toe, then you'd most probably end up winning. But when all other powers are abandoned in order to strengthen a single power, even the ultimate can be opposed. He, Wonderweiss, is the only modified Arrancar, and his resurrection is Extinguir. That's right, an Arrancar created for the sole purpose of containing your Ryujin Jaka. To obtain that one power, Wonderweiss sacrificed his speech, his intellect, his memory, and even his reason.
You mean you
Can't
sacrificed
do
it?
anything against that power, the ability for which he exchanged everything.
He didn't, you did.
Goodbye, Genryusai Yamamoto.
You are naive. So much so it makes me dizzy. Don't you have any idea of why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 court guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged for 1,000 years. I don't believe that I held anything back at all. I must say, you're one tough kid. Well then, if I am not able to defeat you with Ikotsu, I should warn you that this may hurt a little bit. Is that all right? That's right. Your voice has been silenced. You have lost your ability to speak. I am glad. It is a good thing that you no longer look like a child. Now I can beat you to death without feeling any guilt. So, Kotsu! Poor creature.
Get fisted.
With all that was taken from you, you were not robbed of your emotions. How very cruel indeed.
Cruel? Souls that have become hollows have no purpose. They are meant only to mindlessly consume other souls. What's so cruel about trying to provide them with more meaning, to give them a purpose? It's you who is the truly cruel one for shattering that soul to pieces.
I have no intention of getting into a silly argument with you. Speak while you have the chance. Soon enough, it will be over.
Silly arguments? Because you insist on taking my words lightly, you overlook the meaning that's behind them. Remember what I said about X-Teen gear? It was created for the sole purpose of containing the flame of Ryujin Jaka. And when I say contain, I mean trapping it inside your sword, so that no new flames can be produced. But is that the only flame? There's another. That flame was emitted by your sword already. So, where was that flame contained then?
What?
You're a smart man. If all that energy you emitted was to be released in an instant indiscriminately, you know what would happen. To have minimized the effects of that blast to just this, no wonder you're the head captain of the 13 court guard squads. If you hadn't held it back with your own body, your flame would have easily blasted away the fragile barrier you put up. This tiny town would have been reduced to nothing but ashes and dust. I thank you, Genryusai Yamamoto. Thanks to you, this world was saved from destruction.
Damn you.
Genryusai Yamamoto, I won't tell you that I will spare your life. You're the living embodiment of the Soul Society's history, and I will finish you with my own sword.
How many times must I tell you the same thing, upstart?
Why are they censoring
His arm is cracking.
his arm?
This is a forbidden technique that can only be
Oh, 'cause it's cracking?
activated by sacrificing one's own body.
You're naive. Hot on number 96. Itakaso!
I'm pretty sure, like, without like incantation, it's only like a quarter, like a fraction of the amount of power it normally would be. Yeah, I don't know about secret moment thingy. Whatever. All right. Reality unison. Yeah, I'm debating whether to stop here because, jeez, because that was all Ginryusai and the other group against Aizen. So, yeah, we'll do this one. So the next one I think is a bit different. Let's see what the next one is.
I underestimated his willingness to sacrifice his charred body to use as a weapon. Ichigo Kurosaki.
And this was not a fight. This was one swing.
It's time to settle this.
Okay, just no special thing, just hit with a Kigon move. Yeah, I can do that. Dang it, I forgot to add the equipment. I keep forgetting that. Like, why is that a thing? What was the point of me setting up equipment ahead of time? When I can't, it doesn't mean, you know what? I can just do that right before things start. Yeah, I don't like how I have to co-equip this every single time. I don't. Can I enhance anything at this point? I think I need 50 for that. That's done. I need, like, I think 130 or something for that one. This one's done. By the way, all this basically means is that I was totally taking so much damage, even though I didn't even have stuff equipped.
Did you truly think that the same attack would work against me more than once?
I'm not through yet.
Keep coming at me. It won't work.
You want to keep spamming stuff, huh? How do you like it?
What's so funny?
I bet that you're thinking that was the perfect opportunity, but that was my last vulnerable moment. You missed your chance to kill me, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Face.
It was enough. I wounded you.
Wounded me? You call this a wound?
Don't actually show the room. Okay, just cleaned up his clothes. Okay.
It's not instant regeneration. Did you really believe that I would holofy? This is it instinctively protecting its master.
What do you mean? That's...
The Hogyoku. So I see. This is your spiritual pressure. Magnificent, you've really grown, just as I envisioned.
What?
Your encounter with Rukia Kuchiki. Your Soul Reaper powers were awakened in your battle with Uryu Ishida. You realized the power of your Zanpakuto during your fight with Rinji Abarai. You found a foothold for your Bankai amid your battle with Kenpachi Zaraki. You took a step toward holofying in your battle with Byakuya Kuchiki. In your battle with Grimjow, you mastered holification. And in your battle with Okiora, it seems that you were able to gain an even greater power. Ichigo Kurosaki, all of the battles that you fought took place in the palm of my hand.
Wait a second. You mean all of my battles took place in the palm of your hand?
No, that's what he said.
Hold on, what? But what does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me! Start talking!
Don't raise your voice to me. You shouldn't be so surprised by this. I merely developed a certainty. I became convinced that you'd make the best research subject for me. So I took opportunities to assist you in your development.
This is a crazy statement by the end of the thing. Everything. The main character was just a science experiment.
Didn't you think it rather strange that you, who'd never seen a hollow before in your life, would end up being attacked by one so shortly after you met Rukia Kuchiki? That a Manos Grande could be drawn by Quincy bait, which is only used to lure low-level hollows. That Rukia Kuchiki, whose spiritual pressure hadn't been detected till then, should be so conveniently arrested by the Soul Society just coincidentally when you were beginning in earnest to get the hang of fighting as a Soul Reaper. Rinji Abarai, Kenpachi Zaraki, Byakuya Kuchiki, every one of them fought you when your powers just so happened to have developed to the point where they were nearly equal to their own abilities. Didn't you ever stop to think that it was strange?
It's basically making fun of every single anime right now.
Did you chalk it all up to fate? Did you think this attack was a coincidence as well?
Hold on!
And every game.
Did you think your victories were the result of your own efforts? Don't disappoint me. You should be stronger than this, more perceptive than this. What's the matter? Don't you believe me?
Of course not.
But it's the truth.
It's a lie! You're telling me that you were behind all my battles! That you orchestrated absolutely everything! What kind of moron would believe that? I remember what you said before. You said that when you found Rukia, it was after she had gone missing in the world of the living. But now, you're telling me that you knew me from the moment that I met her? It doesn't add up at all!
Poor child.
You make an interesting point. You just said yourself that it's a lie. In short, you don't believe me. Right now, you claim that my words are nothing but lies, but even so, didn't you believe that what I said to you back then was true? It's understandable. I sympathize with you. In this world, there are no absolute truths or lies. The only thing that exists is harsh reality.
Is he not going to say the line?
Nevertheless, everything that exists in this entire world lives by conveniently believing a few untruths that they convince themselves to be fact. That's essentially the only way they know how to live.
Okay, I know what's they're building
But
it
for
up.
the weak, who make up the majority of this world, there are some facts which are simply too painful to believe, so their existence is denied. Are you sure that what you believe to be facts are all true? Let me ask you this. Who assigned Rukia Kuchiki to the world of the living? And something else. Who equipped Rinji Abarai with the spiritual pressure detection ability? And yet another question. Who was it that included the information about your whereabouts in the reports given to the lieutenants? And do you truly believe that I was unable to detect the Hogyoku's location for 100 years after it was created?
Okay. One question. Let's go back to earlier. You said that you were sure that I was gonna be the very best subject for your research. Why is that? What made you so sure about it? If you were really watching me from the moment I met Rukia, then tell me, when exactly did you become convinced that I'd be the best?
From the beginning.
Come on, just cut the crap!
Didn't you hear me? I said it was from the beginning. The fact is that I've known you from the very moment you were born.
What?
From before that.
You were special even from the instant of your birth. Because you are human. And also...
That's enough talk, Aizen.
Here's another section. Jeez. How am I going to split this all up? I guess I have to stop here. Like with the recording. Like, this is going to another completely different arc thing. So yeah, we're going to end the recording here. It's going to be a weird amount of time for this one. So yeah. Crazy when you think about, like, okay. Aizen basically is the reason for his birth almost, because he's the one who put his dad and mom together, and in this situation also involved the Hollow, and then he made it so it was basically a video game where you were the right level for every encounter you had up to that point. And if you think about it, it's basically a jab at every single anime. Because every single anime, they're able to defeat their opponent, no matter how young, no matter how weak, no matter what, even if it doesn't make sense for them to actually be able to defeat their opponent at that time. Somehow, they're able to win. Because they're just strong enough. And now Aizen's giving a reason for why Ichigo was able to do that. Because he was pinned up against people exactly when that needed to happen. Which is, it's crazy. Like, from a writing perspective, it's like, or that's like a plot hole that's in every single shonen anime or whatever, every single battle anime. But here, let's give it a reason. But yeah, it's Aizen's such a good villain. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, that'll be it for this episode. We'll be back. We'll be continuing. That's what. Not even an hour, and that was like, what, 18%? Or about 18%. So yeah, we'll be fine finishing this up. Trying to remember everything that I need to do today. I'll have to actually check what I need to do today. But yeah, anyway. Catch you guys next time. Farewell.